month. So we're just gonna start with the Paper Mario series. So, guys, what do you guys think about the Paper Mario series? Like, so let me go to right here. All right, so let's start with the very first Paper Mario. See, all right, with the first Paper Mario, I'll give this an A. Like, this is like Nintendo's second attempt of making a Mario RPG, but it's a little bit different. So, with Paper Mario being the first one of the series, I think it's really solid overall. The gameplay is easy, but it's a little hard to master. So with the badge system and how you get experience points is like it's funny though. It's like star points, and once you gain the experience, you can go level up three things, and which it was different and unique about the RPG experience. With Paper Mario, you can do whatever you want with your stats. So with those stats, you can increase your health, increase your flower points, which is like you use a special move and cost flower points, or increase the badges, or get more badges you can use. So with the health, if you're not used to Mario or not real comfortable with Mario having low health, you can always increase it. If you're all out attacker, you can always go with flower points. But if you really mastered the game and you want some challenge, go to badges. But let's see what it is. I said story's solid, like beginning, middle, and the end. Likewise, got like I don't know, 8 chapters, 10 chapters. You know, even though the final boss is Bowser. Okay, the final boss is nothing big or spectacular like from A Thousand Year Door, but the combat's simple. Like at first, like at the beginning, it gets slow and all. Like well, it's a turn-based thing. I'm just pushing a button and that's it. But once you get past the Goomba village to the Star Haven, and then start out your very second chapter. Well, sorry, after the prologue, and you go to the first chapter with the Koopa Brothers. Now that's when it gets good. So the pacing is phenomenal. So the Paper Mario 64 being the first. Oh yeah, wait. I can't do it right now. I gotta tell about partners. The partners are interesting. It's like they got their quirks, and I'm not talking about usability either. I'm talking about quirks, personality, and all that. If you guys see the background, my cat's just moving, so he's sleepy, and sometimes he'll meow for attention. So let's see what I say about Paper Mario. Okay, Goombario is like a Mario fanboy, really likable character. His tail's more useful than I want to say more useful than Goombella's. Okay, I'm sorry, but and then you got not Coop, but Cooper, which is a Koopa. I like his story because he looked up, just like Goombario, he looked up to an archaeologist named Colorado, and he wants to be just like Colorado, go to adventures like Colorado. The reason why he traveled with Mario so he can gain that experience like Colorado. So Goombario's a #1 fanboy that wants to save the world like Mario. Called Cooper is basically a fanboy fanboy and want to be like an archaeologist like Jackie Chan. Then you got Bombette. Bombette is funny. Like, at first you look at her and say, oh, she's tough. But more you get to know her, you know, she's very kind-hearted, gentle, and all that stuff. So you got the headstrong Bombette, which is funny that she's a bomb that blows up and, you know, comes back. Then you got Pat Carey. Pat Carey is a flying paratrooper who delivers mail. How he got in the how he got in the mix is basically he'd be your partner if like you gonna help me deliver mail? Sure. Okay, I'm in. So basically he's your partner because of job related stuff. So but at the end of the day he still stays with you. So Bo is a green boo who owns the mansion. She's sassy. She says she's cute, and she's a powerhouse. Basically, when you get Bo is pretty useful, and during the whole chapter with Tubba Blubba, you have to use Bo. All right, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Bo helps you on these helps you on excuse me, the Tubba Blubba boss fight. Alright, then you got Watt, a little Sparky. Well, I'll call baby Sparky because she's basically a attacker that, regardless on your defense, can penetrate the fence and lights up like dark places and shows hidden blocks. So very useful. Then you got Sushi. Okay. Don't laugh at this. It's a cheap cheap. And everyone knows cheap cheeps are fish. Her name is Sushi. It's spelled Sushie. And it's one of the funniest names I heard in a Mario game. Sushi's main role was she's a caretaker for baby Yoshi. She's a watchful, she watches baby Yoshis as they grow up. Basically like a guardian. I don't know why she joins. She joins because you're looking for a baby Yoshi, but knowing that more threats are coming this way, the baby Yoshi ain't safe. So Sushi came along with Mario to make sure Bowser don't harm those baby Yoshi. So it's relatable. Then you got Lake of Lester. Okay, Lake of Lester for me is something. Okay, when you first see him, he was your middle boss, and he's the first mid boss that turns friend in Mario. I think a Mario game, and it's so funny. Once you beat Lake of Lester say, "Fine, finish me off, Mario. My game's over." Then his girlfriend popped out of nowhere and stopped Mario from hurting him. But and then once you tell Lake of Lester what you want in life, Lake of Lester wants the exact same thing what you want: strength, power, protect others. So reason why he did what he did because he's under the control of Huff and Puff, which is a big baddie on the flower fields. And Lake of Lester is whatever. All the story, the partners, the badges were good. Okay. What about content? Well, I don't know if it was $60 back in the day. I just remember games back in the day was $40. But I could be wrong, but overall, the game is a solid A. I don't want to make it S plus because after you beat the game, there's side mission of doing favors for the old Koopa, which is a pain, but there's mini games, and you have to deliver mail to all over the world and find mail, and if you didn't do it, you had to face the master's student and the master, not once, not twice, but 3 times. So you face the master 3 times. And the fights are kind of difficult with the master. If you don't know what you're doing, the master will demolish you. The master is one of the hardest boss fights I ever play in Paper Mario. He is harder than Bonetail. Bonetail was a pushover, okay? The master was hard, okay? So count the grinding of the master and the annoying mail and all that stuff. You probably can get around at least 60 to 90 hours. It's depending if you max out all your characters. The main problem is, like, after you beat the game, you start out where Bowser is. There's no, and this is the limitation of Nintendo games. I don't know why, but there's no like side missions where you go a pit trials of 100 or anything. You have to face the master, but the problem is you have to start back from where you saved from Peach's castle all the way down to the Star Heaven. Go back, go to the Star Heaven, Star Sanctuary, go all the way there, Star Road, back, keep falling, go down, go to Star Heaven, go back there, go to Toad Town, take a left, and go to the Master Dojo. That was the annoying part. The other annoying part was the shortcut. The shortcut's in the bottom, but sometimes it's not there. Well, no, I won't say not there. You had to beat certain enemies. For example, a blooper is one of them. And it's one of them. So it's like, all in all, it's a solid A. Let's Paper Mario 1000-Year Duel. Okay. Paper Mario 1000-Year Duel, for the second Paper Mario game, it deserves an S for a reason. Content, I wouldn't say character-wise are interesting. Boss battles, well, I forgot to mention boss battles. Paper Mario boss battles were imaginative, fun, and all that. Little gimmicks here and there, but fun. Paper Mario boss fights were fun in some way, but there were gimmicks. I didn't like the gimmicks. Like the slot machine. I hate the slot machine for battles. But that what makes it hard. Like, if you hit a poison mushroom during a boss fight, either one or two things. Either one or two things will happen. If you're so good enough, you can overcome it. If you're not, RNG's not with you, my friend. That's the only thing I say. That's the only thing I hate about the 1000-Year Door. Don't get me wrong. The roulette can be fun at times, and sometimes the roulette can't be fun. I mean, who idea was it to put a poison mushroom in a roulette and you cut down 50% of your health, flower points, and your odds? I mean, come on. Let's see. Story-wise, it's pretty good. It's like if you first time play, you never expect in Paper Mario 1000-Year Door. The boss battles were easy, okay? Only boss fight I think it was real challenging was Macho Grubba, even though I didn't lost, that stupid roulette screwed me over, okay? I don't care what people say, that roulette. If it wasn't for the roulette, I feel like the battles for Paper Mario Thousand Year Door would have been amazing. Everything. It's just that stupid roulette kills me. I hate the roulette. You can't avoid it. That roulette is RNG, and if you hit it, you can say, "Oh, it's your fault," or ain't nothing. Well, let me tell you, nothing is your fault when it's tumbling with RNG. Okay. The boss belt. Oh yeah, another one I have not real problems, but is Cortex. Cortex had a wonderful boss music. It's one of the most underrated boss music ever. I think it's amazing. Basically the bongo playing. I love the bongo playing in the Cortex. Okay, get this off my chest. The Shadow Queen ball is so gimmicky. It's ridiculous, but Shadow Queen wasn't that hard. The hard part about going to the Shadow Queen ball is the long cutscene. It took, I want to say, 10 minutes before I can battle the Shadow Queen, and that's not fun. Let me tell you something about the Shadow Queen compared to the Bowser's final boss fight from Paper Mario 64. Paper Mario 64 boss fight was like this and with Shadow Queen, but at least you're doing something to trigger those cutscenes. It was to the point. You battle Bowser power up with Star Rod. You think the Star Beam's gonna work? No, Bowser cancels out the Star Rod, the Star Beam, and you are trapped. So, Lord behold, here comes Peach's fight with Cammy Cooper. People talk about this boss fight being a waste of time, which I said, come on, man. It's for plot device and all that stuff. People were complaining about that, but I was like, nah. With that, you gotta make, like, there's no way you can lose that in the Peach's boss fight against Cammy Cooper. There's no way. It's impossible for you to lose. Only way you can lose is, one, you just turn off the game and don't want to play it, or two, you just say, I don't want to. I don't know how to skip it, and you just like, I don't want to do it. But with this, you're doing something to move the plot along. You're not like what I did with Paper Mario Thousand Year Door with the Shadow Queen. I was like, click, 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 get on with it, click, click. The cussing is long with the Shadow Queen. It's so long to a boss fight with the Shadow Queen. I hope I didn't lose, but I lost to the Shadow Queen by RNG. And and then not only that, I had to wait even longer. Not I wouldn't say longer, but the exact same moment I hate in that boss fight is the cutscene. I hate that cutscene. Okay. I know it's like, well, it's moving to the plot. It's getting ready for the finale. It should have been ready for the finale when I entered that stupid door. Okay? It should have been like a little cutscene here and there after I moved through door to door of the 1,000-year door. No. Second problem is, again, the shortcut is underground and you have to find it. But this time, you gotta get an upgrade hammer and hit blue switch and all that stuff. But the problem with the shortcut is it's limited to certain worlds. If you try to find a dark world, the very, very dark world where you face duplicates at, you have to find it manually, which that is stupid, for one. The second one is the bomb fortress, or bomb, I won't say bomb, but the snow level with the bombs. You have to do it manually, go up there, and go to the village. I'm not complaining about the moon base because that sounds about right. You know, go find a building and go up to the moon. No problem with that. But you know, I got more positive than negative with every Paper Mario game. So S tier for Mario because it's just amazing. Okay. Now, Super Paper Mario, easily an S plus. Easily S plus. Let me tell you reason why Super Paper Mario is S plus. You can play as Mario, who's balanced, Peach, who's a defense monster, use her parasol to float to the ground, very good for platforming, by the way. Bowser, who's a offense powerhouse. Love every moment of that. Love it. And you can shoot fire for long range. So that is good. What else? 4. Luigi. You can finally play as Luigi. Something that people want since the very first Paper Mario. To play as Luigi or get Luigi as a partner. Thousand Year Door kind of teases that, and I was like, yeah. But you can play as Luigi. Luigi is a mix between, it's a more skill level than Mario because he don't do as much damage as Bowser or Mario, but with his super jump, if you time his super jump right, it's one of the deadliest attacks ever. Especially when he jumps and he lands on the enemy. That deals a lot of damage. But on the partner wise, the puzzles wise, is good. The pixels were good gimmicks. The flip was good gimmick. People had a problem with the flip gimmick, which I didn't quite understand why they didn't like the flip gimmick. Like the flip gimmick is something like breathe underwater. You can't stay there for a while. If you stay there too long, you take damage. Which, it's fair. It keeps the game time balanced not to be broke. Then the butterfly, I forgot what the butterfly's name is. Oh yeah, Tippy the butterfly, the pixel butterfly, is such a good character. She is a wonderful character. It's like you want to help Tippy so bad to stop Count Blake from doing what he's doing. But as story goes on, you understand the history of Tippy and Count Blake. And man, oh man, it's tragic. Oh my god. Out of the story for Paper Mario, this is one of the most darker tone Paper Mario ever. It's more darker than Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Personally for me, because they say, well, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, someone went to the, like Bombberry, the Admiral Bomb from the sea, lost his wife or lover while he was at sea. She died of sickness, which it's shocking to see death around Paper Mario. Basically a permadeath in Mario. everything always cheerful and all that stuff. And then, and then people will show you that other dark moment of someone got killed the in Rogueport and all that stuff. But I'm just talking about in the story, not what happened in the game. I mean, there's like another dark moment in the original Paper Mario. Like the wife accused you of murder. Okay, that's scary. You have no idea how scary that is when Mario got accused of murder and no one believes him. That's scary, guys. And that's pretty dark. But what? Oh yeah, about Super Paper Mario's story being dark. It's one of the darkest of them all. Like everything is gloom and doom. Gloom and doom in that game. It's pretty sad. Some of the stories that Super Paper Mario told is sad and tragic. It's like all gloom and doom. Your dream's dead. What can you do? How can you move on? And believe me, there's a lot of self-sacrifice in that game, and a lot of motives and all that stuff. But besides the gloom and doom, at the end, everyone has their happy ending at the end. Everyone. If you don't, like if you play Super Paper Mario and you complete the main story, there's like pit trials of 100. You can play arcade. There's another 100 trial called the Slammer Contest, which that's cool. Like so basically 200 battles, side battles to do in Super Paper Mario, and you can get a spoiler warning, another thing for Francis. Basically, I won't say, and you gotta give them like over 99999 coin, which that is a grind. What else? Oh, and you can go back to previous chapters just to check on these characters. Some of the characters that made the self-sacrifice comes back, which it kind of softened the blow of the self-sacrifice, but it's still very good. You know what I mean? If you feel happy for that to happen. But it's just like Super Mario Bros. It felt like Super Mario Bros. with RPG elements. Very good game. With that, I give Super Paper Mario as legendary, underrated. It's one of the most underrated Paper Mario games I ever played. Because I was going to skip this because I keep hearing bad reviews about it. Like, YouTubers were talking bad about it. They talk about, this ain't the Paper Mario that I want, or this isn't Paper Mario. I almost fell into it until I tried it out. And I can't believe how good this is. The nitty gritty. Some little hate. The 3 modern Paper Mario games that people hate, okay? I mean, really, they do hate. They hate the people. So, Crystal Star. Let's put in, nah, I'm joking. It's not a mistake. It's not an F. It's function. I put Sticker Star to a C. Okay, I know people are getting their pitchforks and their torches right now about Sticker Star. Sticker Star is a good game. It's not the best Paper Mario game, but it's a good game. It's function and all that stuff. The only problem with Sticker Star is I'm going to get on with it about Color Splash too. Like, the combat isn't bad. It's just, with the stickers, it's just, you use it once and you don't see it again. And, they have the overworld thing where you select the stage and all that. Wasn't a big fan on that. I kind of like the exploration. boss battles were kind of gimmicky, but I do like the boss battle. It makes you kind of little think about and all that stuff. But getting the stickers were just ugh. Oh my goodness. Like getting some of the stickers were just why? I'm trying to think what else. Like the music, like all of Paper Mario music, I forgot to mention, is phenomenal. Sticker Stars, no, Sticker Star is basically like that. Soundtrack is amazing. The boss battles were different, yet you know, pretty good. Kirsty was not my favorite. Um, it's like, you know what I mean? It's just I didn't quite care for her. And then the other problem with Sticker Star is the instant pitfall. Like, I don't want to say instant pitfall, but instant death in a game. Like, if you're not prepared for it, you're going to get instant death. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And that's what the bad part is. That's what makes me not want to play Sticker Star. If there's so many instant deaths in a stage, not in a stage, but basically instant death around the corner in one stage, I want to avoid that stage. But if you start a new game, you gotta go to that stage. But all in all, it gets a C rating, okay? Despite everything, and one of the most hated Paper Mario games to this day, it's gonna get a C rating because its function and all that stuff. The combat could have been a little bit better. Should give me like more money for, all that stuff. And then if I get stronger, I should be instantly killing my enemy. Color Splash is easy. Easily a B. Color Splash is basically a improved version of Sticker Star. Like a major improvement. It's let me say this. Like people will say that's not my Paper Mario. It should not be called Paper Mario. But let me tell you something. Just for Color Splash is just superior with Sticker Star of everything. The combat, the combat, your rewards, and all that is so superior. Yeah, there's few bosses that are really gimmicky and they can one shot you with an insta kill, which, yeah. But there's a lot of things you can do with stickers, not stickers, but the Color Splash. You can play the rock paper scissors game, Raw Shambo, which I personally like. I really do like that. What else? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Like the Color Splash mechanic with the hammer, I thought it was fine as it is. You know, ink management is fine as it is. Everything was fine. Downside is the very downside is instant death. There are instant death in every corner in that game. I ain't joking. I ain't joking about instant death, guys. Instant death really, really hinders me to liking a Paper Mario game. What I mean by instant death, I mean there's no point in return. There's a life shroom can't help you, no matter what. There's so many instant death in Color Splash. I was kind of debating whether I should put Right Word to See If with Sticker Star, but there's more positive than negative with Color Splash. While I can think of more negative things about Sticker Star, but combat ways is good. Huey is surprisingly better than Christy in many other ways. Humor, wit, charm. He's just phenomenal. He was a phenomenal part. And then, my God, and the story of it is linear. Like, it's linear until, you know, the big surprise about Bowser and the black paint. Oh, by the way, this is like the very first time you see the Koopalings in a Paper Mario game. Not Bowser. No, I'm not counting Bowser Jr., but the Koopalings. Iggy, Morton, Wendy, Roy, all of them. And Dirt Boss battles is fun. I hate the Wendy one because I kind of hate all their boss fights because you have to rely on the special ink. I want to say special ink for the special. No, I won't say special cord, but with the special attack. The one thing I really hate was the Wendy fight. I hate that Wendy boss fight. To get the special ink or special attack, you have to play this game called Sniff It or Whiff It. I hate that play. To get that, you have to go 10 out of 10. Perfect. Okay? Then after that, you have to go to a bonus round. If you miss one time, instant game over. Instant. But if you get it right, you get the special prize. You get the special attack to beat Wendy. I hate every moment that Sniff It with it. You know what I mean? It's just pretty bad. But all in all, the game is a solid B. Now, Origami King. I'm a little between with the Origami King, but you know what? If I can make it in between, I put it right there with the S's instead of the S. Crazy about Origami King is phenomenal. It's like I never seen more people be positive with Origami King of what it was, and they keep comparing it to the 2 Paper Mario that people fondly remember. It's like, yeah, you may not be a big fan of the Origami King battles, but let me tell you guys something. The battles with Paper Mario, the 2 Paper Mario, were good, but you know, if they made the same battle every freaking time, including Super Paper Mario, that have been stale, okay? So stale that you can say it felt like another Pokemon game. But anyway, so Origami King, to me, story-wise, it's pretty good. Like, I'm surprised on how much charm, how much dark. You know what? They can go in between things. Unlike Super Paper Mario, where it does have some charm and some funny moments, it was always doom and gloom. It's depressing. While Origami King is in between of doom and gloom and funny. Doom and gloom, funny. Like, the story of it is just wonderful. The partners are good and all. So, let's see what. The story is phenomenal because, I mean, you're a paper and you're facing origami, okay? It may sound silly at first, the paper and origami war, but man, oh man. The boss battles were interesting. You're facing objects. Like, for example, a giant freaking scissor that acts like a samurai warrior, okay? But now, guys, let me tell you something. But the puzzles aren't bad, okay? And then the battle's not bad either. You get coins if you get reward for coins if you do a perfect puzzle, and you beat their enemies in that one turn of no damage. It's it's kind of rewarding. And then plus, if you find all the toads, or basically you do get a reward here and there, and when you get like a hearts or anything, like increased health, you can one-shot enemies on the field without battling. But you get and then you get some coins and some confetti. You know what I mean? With Origami King, there's a lot of I won't say story, but a lot of things you can do in that game. So many things you can do in that game. Go fight, go get some trophy. Go play some mini games to get some trophy. You know what I mean? Collect coins. Go find some more toads. Everything your heart desires. And then Origami King is open world. It's so open world, it felt like a Paper Mario game. It's not the Color Splash and Sticker Star, you select the stage, you go there. No, it's so open world, you can say, wow. But the only thing I hate about the Origami King, and suffers just like the other two Color Splash, there are instant deaths, okay? I'm not joking when I say there are instant deaths. If you're not too careful, you will get instant. But all in all, I give Origami S+. You just have to play it to understand. Like, just play it the first time, be open-minded about it, and all that stuff. But please, if you play the games of Paper Mario, please just don't compare Paper Mario to this, or if you compare the modern Paper Mario games, like the Wii version, the Super Paper Mario was basically the beginning of not trying to be a turn-based as much with this Paper Mario. Even though Color Splash and Sticker Star and Origami King was doing the turn-based thing, but with a variety. So that's my tier list, guys. Like it, hate it, don't care. It's just my personal stance of this game. Because I see so many people going to put this as a mistake. I mean, come on. It functions, guys. And the soundtrack's good. You know, it may not be your favorite Paper Mario, but I don't feel like, to tell you the truth, if we didn't have Sticker Star to be not as good, we wouldn't have Color Splash to be successful or Origami King. So that's my take on it.